Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Last time we had the greatest battle of all, the battle against RNG. It was not a fun time and it was literal goddamn torture. But hopefully today we'll be able to rectify that once and for all. As today I do plan on ending this freaking quest of minions. Also, hello Shawario, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. So anyway, I did some off-screen grinding and I've gotten my 3 main captains up to level 40. That includes Shy Guy, Captain Goomba, and Captain Boo. Captain Koopa can die in a hole, because sweet Jesus, he came way too late. Anyway, I also managed to complete a few more challenges during the grind. And let me tell you, the grind, it took a bit of time. I split it between 2 separate days. The first day I managed to get up to level 38. Second day, I just finished up the last 2 levels. And that was that. Anyway, let's go ahead and reap our rewards with some beans. And lots of them, too. Okay, 164. There we go. Now for power, let's see. 82. Now for defense. There we go. Speed. There we go. Now for spirit. There we go. That was awesome. Good to see that we finally managed to use up all the beans I've saved up. Anyway, some of the challenges I completed were the raise a minion's level to level 40, learn all captain commands, I think I showed that off. I don't know. Regardless, I completed several more challenges, so that's pretty neat. Kind of funny how we're up to 70% complete when it comes to challenges in general. It's pretty insane. Anyway, let's see if the fruit of our labors pay off with today's campaigns. Let's get this show on the road. Because sweet Jesus, I want this to end as much as anyone else. And depending on how things go, if we manage to finish the remaining main game missions within Minion Quest, I may show off more missions, but it really depends on how things go. For now, let's get this party started. Also, as you've probably seen, I have made a few more changes to some of my formations. And the reason why I made those changes, well, I felt it was necessary. So that's the reason. Plain and simple. I also swapped out the balance formation a bit, swapped things around. So it's no longer really quote-unquote balanced, it's more like half and half. Half melee, half ranged. You want to increase your power? Well, guess what? I'll raise my spirit in tow. Goodbye. Anyway, the reason why I mainly focused on getting my captains up to level 40 was because in case my units somehow fall short, which is a very real possibility. Oh, come on! I hit the button! Was it not registering my inputs again? Screw you, game. There we go. That took a bit of time. Later. Later, Spike. Almost called them fishy bookins. You can tell I've been watching a bit too much SMG4 if I'm referring to Spike as that. Also, apologies for not streaming yesterday. I had to do a bit of running around basically last minute. And again, I didn't get back until pretty late. I know it seems kind of surreal that I am doing something like that. But, again, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Unnecessary backup. Hooray! I like it. Not. Whatever. It works at the very least. Ooh, Melee Bean DX. Neat. It also means that we can level up faster. Oh yeah, 3,000 experience. That's insane. Okay, what do we got? A Tale of Tales. Ooh, sounds mysterious. So like I said, the reason why I grinded my captains up to level 40 is because the upcoming campaigns are going to be pretty brutal, as far as I can tell. Okay, looks like we got a mix between melee and some air troops. And also a ranged trooper too, but I'm sure this formation will be fine. Let's go. I will say this, from what I've looked up online on game FAQs, it seems like the remaining missions are best suited for Captain Shy Guy. At least that's from what I hear, or what I've read. One other thing worth noting is that during my time grinding, I did end up grinding troops to the point where, oh. Alright, well, thanks, Shawario. Thanks for telling me to stay safe. You do the same, and thanks again for stopping by. Highly appreciate it. Anyway, what was I saying before? Yes. Right, the other thing I was going to say was, I ended up recruiting so many troops that I maxed out my maximum capacity for troops. So that was fun. Hopefully I'll be able to recruit a couple more brand new troopers today, but we'll see soon enough. And that looks like a yes. So that's cool. One pretty neat thing about recruiting troops is that if you maximize, if your barracks is full, you can dismiss some troops, and depending on who you dismiss, they may leave beans behind for you to level up other troops as needed. So that's pretty awesome. Gotcha. Who knew that the Goomba, Tanuki Goomba, whatever the hell it is, that guy, he just loves playing dangerous games, doesn't he? It's quite fascinating. Say hello to a new ally, the Tail Boo, a rare type of boo with a tail. Getting hit with said tail really smarts. Oh, I wouldn't say that. And another challenge complete. Recruited all types of boo minions. Pretty awesome. Which means more beads for fortification. Okay, so who to dismiss? It's gonna be you. So like I said, if you dismiss certain troops or certain levels of troops, depending on how strong they are, they may drop some beads for you to level up your other minions. So again, pretty awesome. Alright, defense. Who needs it? Boo. Spirit, I believe Boo needs this. Yes, he does. Okay, next we have Pokey Panic. Ooh, this is more so suited for the Flying Troop Squad. Sounds fun. Let's go for it. I also managed to recruit a Magic Koopa as well during the grinding session, which, funny enough, considering how things go, or how things went with the grinding session, it was definitely interesting to say the least. I feel as though the Magic Koopa is one of the rarer units you can recruit. Who knows? Of course. I feel as though, depending on what captain calls for backup, that'll be that kind of unit that will be deployed onto the field, but no, I don't think that's the case, because I've called for backup before, and again, it didn't really do much of anything, didn't make much of a difference depending on the group. Ally evasion down, of course. Might as well increase defense. I've also learned that chance strats are also a pretty good idea. By the way, I've also equipped a new captain command known as Lightning. What that will do is it'll shrink enemies down briefly, allowing you to deal serious damage to them very quickly. Especially when you're charging in like a raging bull. Perfect for melee troops. But again, it is something that does cost a lot of CP and should be used sparingly. You want to raise spirit? Well, zap zap. Really? You doing another chance, eh? Goodbye. So like I said, lightning deals, it doesn't deal any damage per se, but it does shrink an enemy down so low, or so small, that they have very little defenses and can easily be taken out. Especially if your troops are strong enough to deal the finishing blow. Just saying. Also, there was something I mentioned in the last session about the Big Boo's special ability, but I got distracted by poor RNG. And I think what I was going to say was, other than the fact that we have a new troop, the Big Boo's special ability reminds me of an old meme back in the early days of YouTube. Remember Shoop the Whoop and I'm a firing my laser! Yeah, that's its special ability. Nice throwback, am I right? Anyway, new ally, Pokey. They may move slowly, but their HP is their pride. Watch out for its spines that cover their bodies, weak against boomerang wielders. Makes sense. And also we have another Goomba Tower. They can use Walloping Wallop to attack all foes in front of them, weak against Boomerang Bros. Again, pretty useful troops, just, again, considering the fact that they all do have a pretty big weakness to Boomerang Bros, it is not exactly the best, if you know what I mean. I'm sure at some point we will be able to get more troops added to our ranks besides the max of 220. Okay, who needs this more? That would be you. Okay. Looks like we got mix of range. So, almost a per melee squad may not be a bad choice. But then again, I feel as though this may be the better choice here. So, let's go with that. As we fight Double Trouble Koopaling Caper. As the last two Koopalings are literally right here. So, let's go. Charge! I can't believe you actually came. No way are we letting you pass this point. Huh? Hey! You got a lot of nerve to ignore the great Ludwig. Yeah, I'm not gonna let some goofy Goomba disrespect me like that. Master Ludwig, Master Lemmy, stay out of my way, or else! Whoa there, cowboy. Hey, let go of me. This is the part where you follow me. Look, you were pretty cool earlier, but there's no need to go overboard. Just simmer down, yeah? These are the Koopalings we're talking about. Pesky little cretin. Donk. Captain Goomba, let's get moving. I'm with you until the bitter end. What? You two? Am I the only sane one here? Incompetent insect, idiotic imbecile! You and everyone you care about will pay dearly for making a fool of me. Well, it's time. Well, it is what it is. Let's go, team. He's asking a lot, but sure, why not? For crying out loud, I think we scrapped the bottom of the captain barrel. Too funny. Alright, let's get to it. So, we have some new enemies here, or more or less a new enemy, the Mecha Koopa. Ow. The Mecha Koopas, from what I can tell, are pretty damn fast, but I'm going to guess they don't have a whole lot of HP to write home about, so no need to worry about them. But we also have Dry Bones here. I don't think we've seen those guys yet. I feel like we have, but just in case, they wield bones and they are ready to throw down the face down. Goodbye. On to the next. Let's go. It's time! Post-battle experience increased by 20%. Alright. That's gonna be something, to say the least. You want chance time, too? I definitely want to see if I can... Your attacks are useless! Oh my. I'm guessing that he just increased his evasion greatly, but it seems like ranged troopers will still murder his face in, so that's pretty awesome. Next. We got more Mecha Koopas. Interesting. Raise your spirits high. Seems like the Mecha Koopa's special ability really is nothing to write home about at all. Really, all it is just them charging incredibly fast with a guaranteed hit. Like they don't already do that anyway. Neat. Pretty cool that all of our minions survived that battle. That's awesome. Alright, Ludwig, here I come. I'll prove my superiority! Let's decrease that accuracy now, shall we? Report for duty, now! Neat. More enemy reinforcements. Not that it's really that big of a deal or anything. Goodbye. Time to finish this! Ow! Well, that's lame. What's even more annoying is the fact that the lightning ability does last for quite a while. For at least your captains. Not so much everyone else, though. That's the thing. Okay. Alright, moving on. What happened? Why was I... I get it. Fawful must have been controlling me somehow. That's right, our real enemy is up ahead. Join us, Master Ludwig. Are you the Goomba from the mountain? Yep, that's me. I know he looks scrawny, but he's the one who brought us all this far. Just one measly Goomba. Impossible! Normally I'd laugh and kick you to the curb about now, but you might be telling the truth. Our Captain Goomba may look goofy, but he's really special. A model minion. No, I'm really not. I don't get it. How could a single Goomba do such great things? Talk about prejudice, though? Am I right? I may just be a weak run-of-the-mill Goomba, but my loyalty to Lord Bowser is stronger than anything in this world. What's wrong, Ludwig? Nothing. I just have a lot on my mind. Let's get moving. So we recruited Lemmy and Ludwig to our ranks. Awesome. So like I said, we now have the 7 Koopalings ready to go. One of the 7 notorious Koopalings. He has incredibly high evasion. And for Ludwig, one of the 7 notorious Koopalings has a great balance of power and defense. Pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we cannot dismiss the Koopalings at all. And of course, they do take up precious slots, so that stinks. Alright, I think I'm going to dismiss this Koopa Troopa and this Flygon. There we go. Okay, pretty cool. Plus now I think I can add in the 7 Koopalings and get that bonus going, so that's pretty awesome. So why don't we do just that? Nice. HP 20% and power plus 10% for all allies. That is awesome. Alright, that'll do it for now. Now then, Rumble in the Castle. And also Gold Beanie's final stand. Let's do this one. Since this is mostly going to be... You know what, let's just go with this. Let's have some fun with the Koopalings while we can. Am I right? Let's charge! Besides, most of the Koopalings are ranged troopers anyway. Yes. I also forgot to use my beans. Oh well. If I do end up kicking the bucket somehow, then I'll be using those beans immediately before restarting this campaign. If it comes down to it, but I highly doubt it, but we'll see soon enough. Nice. All enemies destroyed. On to the next one. Another chance at A? Interesting. That'll help. Kind of funny how that melee guy has the ability to summon reinforcements. Goodbye. Excuse me. Raise your spirits high as we charge in. Come on, people. Let's get her done. Funny enough, looks like Ludwig's special is basically the exact same as a Magic Koopa. So that's pretty sweet. Final battle. Let's go. Step it up. Oh, really? You're doing the same shit as Boo. But that's real fair. Okay, let's raise our accuracy. Prepare yourself! Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure things will go fine. I probably should replace Captain Goomba with Captain Shy Guy here. But we'll worry about that momentarily. Master Ludwig, sir? I'm sorry to impose, but is something wrong? Summon the other Koopalings. All of them, now! Huh? Okay. Something's up his sleeve. I can already tell. I'll be blunt. You're going to fight all 7 of us. What? I have to fight all 7 of the notorious Koopalings? But why? Because I said so. You said earlier that no one in the world is more loyal to Bowser than you are. I'm going to test that theory. I want to see how much minion spirit you really have. This is all so sudden. I'm a tad flabbergasted. Just as I thought, you only made it this far because of the Koopalings. It wasn't because of your own loyalty or abilities at all, was it? I get it now. You want me to prove myself once and for all. Okay then, I'll do it. Let's do this. I don't have time for Goomba speeches. Prepare for battle immediately. So, looks like at this point, the 7 Koopalings are going to be removed from the party temporarily. So, that's not very good, considering that this entire squad has been filled with to the brim with Koopalings. So that is kind of lame. Let's see. Who to get rid of? Again, we got plenty of bandits and Shy Guys and such. Okay, so until we complete this mission, Goomba's Worth, the Koopalings unfortunately are going to be out of the current union, or current rankings. So this is going to be quite troublesome, considering the fact that all my squad's composed of nothing but the Koopalings, or at least had them involved in some capacity. With the exception of the Flying Squad, but even so, that's just the only exception to the rule. So, along with just the Koopalings, we're going to have to get this one done and over with, so that way we can get all the Koopalings back together once and for all. Of course, I will have to rearrange my unit. So, since the Koopalings are mostly composed of ranged troopers, melee troopers are basically going to be the way to go here. Having a mixture of both melee and range is actually a pretty good idea. So let's, first off, let's use some beans. Line, range. Alright, Super Bean Large. 2,000 experience. Neat. You know what? Let's get you up to level 41. Okay. Now for formation. Since, like I said, we are dealing with mostly ranged troopers, and a couple of melee-specific troopers as well. You know what? Let's make a pretty unique group. Although, knowing my luck though, this is probably just a bad idea, so, you know what, screw it. Goodbye. Sit down. Alright. First off... Alright. Definitely gotta use some big booze. Although, now that I think about it, that's probably not the best of ideas. But, they do have a ton of HP, so I'll take it regardless. Okay, I think that ought to do it. Alright, let's give this a whirl. Goomba's worth. Prepare to be gotten. What kind of language was that? I hope you know that this whole time, I've been going easy on you. Enough talk. Show me what you're made of, little Goomba. Okay, here we go. And each of the Koopalings will have their own fair share of troops. Although it looks like for this battle, we also have Magic Koopas? Looks like a green Magic Koopa. Interesting. Prepare yourself! For what? Oh, of course. Chance time! I think that ought to cancel that out. Goodbye. Oh, neat. Looks like I'm going to be recruiting him afterwards. Alright, let's pray that this works. Honestly, I feel as though this campaign really does rely on mainly power. Oh wow, okay. I'm honestly surprised that worked. Thank you, Boomerang Bro, you're the best. Round 3! Kinda interesting that we're not actually fighting the Koopalings right now. Instead, we're just fighting Magic Koopas. Interesting. Come on, guys, finish this nice and quick, please. There you go. Way to get the job done, boys. Way to get the job done. Round 4. Ah, damn it. Talk about a wasted chance. Probably should have held on to that just a little bit longer if I knew I was going to get a heal. Whatever. Oh, really? You really gonna say that I won't succeed, even though for a fact I'm gonna be kicking your bloody ass to the curb? Kinda surprising how, the big boos as well as these, Goombas here are dealing like a quarter damage each time. Pretty interesting. Alright, final round! I'll prove my superiority. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf. So this battle all leads up to the Koopalings charging in. Interesting. Well, this is going to be quite an interesting endeavor. Ow. Also, I don't think level really matters when it comes to fighting the Koopalings at all. Regardless of what the level is. Oh dear. Okay, cool. That helps. Alright, it's just you and me! Thank you! That was way too close for comfort, especially considering that I wasted one of my chances earlier on than I should have. How could this be? It simply doesn't make sense! We lost! Us! The mighty Koopalings! It's so wrong, it's almost funny. Ludwig was really trying his hardest, too. Shut your stupid mouth before I shut it for you! I hate to admit it, but I guess this means you're the real deal. Your minion spirit is beyond compare. You really think so? Watch it, Goomba Breath. Don't go getting a big head over this. Ah, sorry. My head will remain roughly as proportional as it currently is, sir. This doesn't mean it's over either. You're just one step closer. Goomba? No, Captain Goomba. You're okay in my book. Oh, thanks, sir. Thank you. Jeez, don't make me regret saying something nice. Try acting like a real captain for longer than 5 minutes at a time, okay? Sir, yes, sir! I'll work on it, my lord. Goomba Squad, move out! Well, that was fun. I don't know what just happened, but let's never speak of it again. Wow, you really think that Goomba's the real deal, don't you? Don't be crazy. I'm just gonna let him do the dirty work until Bowser's back. You're the worst. I mean, he's got a point. I mean, regardless of Captain Goomba standing, he's still nowhere near as strong as Bowser himself. Anyway, say hello to our new allies. We have the Green Magic Koopa. Magic Koopas dressed in green. They usually use their magic wands to raise a nearby unit's accuracy. Mega Koopa. They use their small bodies to bob and weave about, especially strong against charging chucks, but weak against bruisers. And White Magic Koopa. Magic Koopas dressed in white. They use their magic wands to raise a nearby unit's speed. And that's it. Alright, who are we going to dismiss? You. You. And you. Alright, time to rearrange our formation. First off, let's get the Koopalings all back together now. I'm also going to have to do the same thing with all my remaining formations as well, because they basically all but one contained the 7 Koopalings. Just saying. Okay, where the hell is Wendy? Looks like Wendy and Roy... Oh, there they are. There's Roy. Now, again, where is Wendy? Oh, there she is. Perfect. Okay. God, it can be kind of annoying how we have to slowly scroll through. There we go. That may not have been the best of ideas, considering that we have some other Koopalings who are stronger, technically. Yep. There we go. Got that back together. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of time to get everyone back to working order. It shouldn't take too much longer, considering that we still have other formations to work with yet. Go. Roy is our boy, most definitely, and everyone's back together. Good. That's good to see. Now then. Who needs this? You know what? Let's get this to you. Okay, technically speaking, we can take on the final main game's mission now, showdown time. But I kind of want to work on getting some of these other missions done first, or at least this one. Gold Beanie's final stand. Once again, we have mostly melee troops as well as some range troopers. So, a good mixture of both range and flying units ought to work out fairly decently. So, with that in mind, let's begin. Thankfully, folks, we don't have too much more to go before the main quest is complete. And by main quest, I obviously mean the main missions of Minion Quest. Because believe it or not, showdown time is the final main game's mission. Because, hello, Fawful is the main bad guy here. Just saying. kind of surprised that sometimes whenever you're calling for backup, you could potentially call in one of your captains as backup, which is pretty interesting and pretty nuts considering that you can have 2 captains on the battlefield at once. Maybe even more if you're lucky. It really depends on how things go. Just saying. It really is quite fascinating. It is kind of annoying how you still have to go through your special move even after you take out the captain before you can move on. Nice. One thing I really wish Captain Shy Guy could learn was Chance. Maybe it is possible he can still learn it if he has a high enough level, but I'm not sure what the level cap is for the captains. Or any minion for that matter, I'm just saying. I would call him backup, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. Yeah, as I thought. Alright, final battle for this campaign. Let's go! By the way, you may have noticed that during my grind, I did max out all CP for all 3 of my main captains. Not counting, obviously not counting Captain Koopa because, like I said, he came way too late in the campaign. Just saying. Oh, nice. Roy, welcome to the party, buddy. Always nice to have one of the Koopalings join in the fray. And it's even greater if a captain can join in, too. What can I say? I'm in the mood. I can fly real high with my jetpack on and whip my pistols out. I'm one tough calm. Okay, I'll stop now. There we go. Anywho, we recruited several minions. We recruited another Bob-omb, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss. Yeah. Okay, who else to dismiss? It's going to be you. Alright. Time for the final battle. It's showdown time, folks. Kind of annoying how Captain Boo is not up to level 41. That's kind of lame. Okay, so like I said, this final mission is a mix between melee, ranged, and flying troops. So, yeah. Yeah, boys. Let's go with this, I think. Then again, maybe I'll make things the most appropriate possible. Yeah, this ought to work. Of course, I am going to change captains. There we go. Let's go, folks. The final battle commences now. Showtime! Oh boy, that doesn't look good. This is it. He's here. Fawful! Fawful's the king of everything. Fawful's the king of everything. Now then, have the saying of my most glorious of names. Nice try, but your spray has no power over us anymore. It's not just me either. All of us minions are immune to your spell. We're all here to rescue Lord Bowser. We minions only answer to him. I'm surprised he didn't do that earlier when they first got sprayed. You are so annoying as an itch for which there is no scratching. Soon you'll be having regret for defying the great Bowletta. There will be no forgiveness for you, Fawful. The Koopalings, the trio, you use diabolical tricks to brainwash and control my friends. I am having little to no understanding. You are evil minions, yes? You should fall to your knees or of worship for a genius of evil such as Fawful. Stop saying weird things in weird ways. Enough is enough. Give us back our Bowser. Oh, the quartles I am having. Is that even a word? Whatever. Did I not already tell you the news of your ultimate sadness? Bowser is not a thing that is here. Your tears make he and heart and cheer. He's gone, fawfully do. Just like soon the one who is you. Go ahead and have searchings for all the eternities. Ah! I will destroy you! Let's go. It's time. We got a lot of battles on our hands. Looks like there's about 8 of them. This is gonna be quite a bumpy ride. So, let's get this party started. First order of business, of course, is getting through these missions with little to no casualties. But that's gonna be asking quite a bit much, if I do say so myself. But, so far so good. Everyone survived. Plus we managed to commit mass genocide. 3, 4, 5... Looks like 6 battles. Who knew that the battle counter can go so high? I thought the max was 5, but no, apparently not. It can go even higher if it wants to. Joke's on you. We only have 1 melee trooper left on the field. Also, we have Captain Boo here. Well, boo to you. Donk. Goodbye. I really wish you could have an entire... I wish you could have more than 1 captain on the field and just have 1 act as the primary captain, if you know what I mean. But sadly, you can't do that. Ooh! Way to finish him, dude! That was awesome! He just completely slam-jammed his ass! And he was at full health too, which is even more insane. Note to self, do not ever underestimate Morton, because sweet Jesus, is he strong. Even though we make him look like a joke in most games, including this one, I'm just saying though. When he has time to shine, he ain't afraid to show it. I win. On to the next one. Round 5. Now this is definitely going to be one of those battles where it's best to... It's definitely wise to have Captain Shy Guy be your main captain for this battle, especially if you are starting to lose troopers. With his ability to call in reinforcements, that will definitely help turn the tide of battle. Goodbye. Here we go, folks. The final battle. Final round. Fight! What's happening is this! Okay. The end is here and full of finishings! Ow. If you say so, Fawful. Donk. Time to finish it! Go get 'em, boys! Bada bing, bada boom. Fawful is no more. Campaign complete. Cortal. Is it over? I think it's over. My king! My lord! Lord Bowser! You have done well! My king, thank you. I'm just glad you're safe. It's been such a long journey. I'm just so happy. Wait, I'm far too short on time to thank you right now. Even as we speak, that foolish Mario is on his way here. Oh, that's okay. Don't waste your royal breath on thanking me. How can I help? Do what you were born to do. Destroy Mario! Whoa there, destroy him? I mean, wow, okay then. Lord Bowser, I know you're upset, but isn't that a little much? Be gone! Destroy Mario! Our eternal struggle ends now! Right, you got it. One destroyed Mario coming right up. Goomba Squad, move out! Time to take down Mario! Why does this feel so wrong? Huh, must be something I ate. After much struggle and heartache, Captain Goomba finally defeated Fawful and rescued Lord Bowser. Now he will rejoin the ranks of Bowser's minions and battle against the mustachioid fiend called Mario as per usual. All is fine and well, and as it should be. Or is it? My thoughts exactly! Starlo joined our ranks. Wow, okay. Same with Prince Peasley. That was awesome. So, it looks like we're not done yet. So, anywho, joining our ranks is Prince Peasley as well as Starlo, the dashing prince of the fair beaming kingdom, rumored to particularly enjoy conquering gold beanies. And Starlo, a star sprite with unsuppressed speed, rumored to be especially strong against mechanical baddies. Interesting. So, like I said, the battle may seem like it's over, but it's not, trust me. It's only just beginning. And there are still several missions we can technically take on right now. In fact, since we are technically an hour and 5 minutes into the session, I'm going to do just that. Our first stop of the day is going to be right here, Professor Egad's research. Why are we going here exactly? Well, because reasons. Let's go. I hear there are tons of booze in a nearby cave. Great, let's go. By the way, like I said, these extra missions here are technically optional, I'm pretty sure. But, we'll see. I wonder if there's any way I can counter a boo sneak attack. As you can see, these boos are literally no threat at all because their battle rank is only level 11. Which, technically speaking, you could come here earlier on in the game, like as soon as you unlock this special mission. Speaking of special missions, I'm pretty sure there are other missions which are only tied to Amiibos, which will become unlocked after scanning those particular Amiibos, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly the case. Maybe you can still unlock them via gameplay, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, very good indeed. Most excellent. Hey, Egad. What's up? As it were, I was gathering boos in this cave for my research. However, I was met with the most unfortunate fate. I fell down. Ouch! That's when all the ghosts within the Poltergust 3000 escaped. Okay. Surely you fine folks understand the urgency of the situation at hand. You must bring the escaped boos back to me. My wondrous ghost research is on the verge of magnificent discovery. No, just... Yes, you'll want my full backstory first. Expected. Understandable. My research began with a simple question. What is a ghost? Incorporeal yet visible, their very existence defies the laws of science and nature. Of course, light refractions can make even dust look like a living being. There was a time when ghosts were understood as holograms of a sort. However, none of these hypotheses explain why the ghosts produce shadows. Not to mention their foreboding laughter. Science has no answer for that one. I pondered these conundrums for ages. Oh, the ponderings I pondered. These factors informed my conclusion that ghosts are real living entities. Which begs the question, how do we define a living entity? That is actually a very good question. So I researched and researched and researched still more. This guy's got a screw loose. Let's get out of here. But as with all things, conducting research requires a fat stack of coins. So I decided to manage the Starbeans Cafe as a secondary source of income. But alas, employing an outstanding staff, inventing fantastic machinery, I'm afraid all of these things require still more coinage. Speaking of fantastic machinery, I'm also building a time machine. Yes, quite. It shall be another fabulous addition to my long list of inventions. So, Partners in Time is canon. Slim Kirby, eat your heart out. People, or at least he was saying that Partners in Time is now a direct sequel. Well, this game begs to differ. Or at least the remake does. Just saying. In fact, I can't shake the feeling that a new adventure is on the horizon. Funny enough, he is way too right in that occasion. Just saying. Alrighty. Looks like we can recruit some more troops now. Up to 250. That's pretty nice. Alrighty then. Let's eat up some beans. Boop. Super experience being small. Boop. There you go. Up to level 41. Now for HP bean. 169. That's funny. Alright, Captain Shy Guy Trail. Most of these extra campaigns, as you unlock them, do have a pretty high level ceiling, so it's a pretty good idea to grind and play through at least the main campaign and complete showdown time before attempting these quests. Trust me, you will thank me later. Again, I really wish I could learn Chance. But, alas, it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, let's just keep what we have. And get ready for Captain Shy Guy Trail. Let's go! I'm pretty sure most of these extra campaigns we can do. Oh. Okay, this one campaign, apparently, only Captain Shy Guy can participate in, even with a formation. That's interesting. So you better have leveled up Captain Shy Guy up a bit before attempting this campaign. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. There we go. All done. All done with that round. Again, at least the good news is, at the very least, can I call for backup? I can. That's pretty neat. I thought Captain Shy Guy was the only one who would be allowed to participate in this, but here we are. Oh yeah, that definitely helps a lot. Especially considering the person I brought in as backup was a captain himself. Cool. Overall, pretty short campaign, and one that can be kind of difficult, especially when it throws you off guard in more ways than one. There you go. Now for Power Beam. Who needs power? You. Defense. Looks like it's gonna be Boo. Okay. That's another optional campaign down. On to the next one. Let's go back to Teehee Valley and do Captain Koopa Troopa trial. Oh! Shit. Never mind. Let's save that for later. Let's try someone else. Somewhere else. Captain Goomba. Okay. This one makes more sense. Let's do this one. Figures. I didn't think I would have to use Captain Koopa ever. But here we are. Oh boy. I guess I'll be saving the Captain Koopa campaign for last. One thing I could do is grind for a bit with Captain Koopa and just make it so I could just make it so Captain Koopa is accompanied by super powerful minions. That way they can carry him to victory. Like the Koopalings, for instance. Just saying. One thing I kind of wish Captain Koopa could do was, again, I wish he could call for backup as well. But sadly, he can't. Oof. All done. On to the next battle. Clash of Captains may not be a bad move to use in this battle, but considering the fact that upon using the move, you just charge right in, and any enemy troops who are around, they'll try to block your path and completely ruin your day. Oh, that sucked. Final enemy is strong will prove difficult to win with one Goomba alone, even if it's the Captain Goomba. Only there was a Captain Command you could use to get right up in the face of the enemy Captain. Okay, so it's basically telling you to use the Clash of Captains. So definitely save the Clash of Captains ability for the final round, or the final battle. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I even managed to make it as far as I did with just Captain Goomba alone. Say goodnight. By the way, these trials for these captains, I don't think will contribute. Okay, what the hell am I saying? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Well, let's move on to the final round now, shall we? By the way, it's technically impossible to get the, It's now or never! Fight me, coward! Okay, that works. By the way, as I was trying to say, for these extra trials with the captains here, it's technically impossible to get the perfect rating. Whether it be perfection of making sure all units survive, or clearing out all enemy troops. Just saying. Also, apparently you can get some nice beans from this too. Huh, that's actually pretty cool. Plus, you can get some extra HP beans. That's interesting. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start leveling up Captain Koopa because he's going to be needing some serious help here. Alright. I know it kind of sucks that I have to do something like that, but it is what it is. Anyway, on to the next campaign. Captain Boo Trial. Okay, interesting. Let's begin. I'm not too sure how I feel about this particular campaign here. At least not yet. Looks like we're going to be dealing with a good chunk of ranged troopers, which I will say this, Deny is going to be your best friend in this fight. Just saying. There you go. I think one thing I could do when it comes to grinding is to get Captain Koopa up to speed without doing anything unnecessarily. One thing I could do is I could probably grind on the Captain Goomba trial, and I could do that until I get Captain Koopa up to level 40. But I know that's going to take forever. Well, that's definitely going to be something, to say the least. Again, didn't even think about that. Oops. Well, I could always chance it as well, giving Captain Koopa any and all melee beans going forward. Come on, dude. You can do it. There you go. Finish him off. There you go. Good job, Captain Boo. Well done. By the way, I think what I was trying to say before is that when you're doing these extra trials for the captains themselves, or with just the captains by themselves, you cannot recruit any additional troops. So that is something worth mentioning. Alright, defense. Alright, spear. You. Of course. Alright, there is technically one more mission that we have yet to unlock. But, unfortunately, I think it only opens up after you complete all of the campaigns. Great. This is probably going to be the most disastrous thing ever. First off, let's change formations. Captain Koopa. And I'm going to change around his captain commands. You know, maybe using a parry for this may not be a bad choice. Now to rearrange the formation, put this back to normal. There we go. Captain Koopa's Trial. It's basically all melee troops, so that's pretty nice. But I'm going to give this a try and see what happens. If Captain Koopa does get his ass handed to him, which is very likely considering he is severely underleveled, I will grind a little bit and see if I can get Captain Koopa up to at least level 30 and then try again. Or maybe I'll get him up to at least level 35. So one thing about the Shell Shock ability is that what will happen is, upon using it, your defenses will plummet until you take a hit. I guess one thing going for Captain Koopa is at least he has some pretty solid defenses. So at least that's a good thing. Wow. He's not even going to make it past the first battle. That's kind of sad. I'm kind of surprised that he even managed to make it down to the captain anyway. I also didn't read the hint because I just wanted to jump right back in. Oops. Whatever. Your squad isn't scary at all! Okay, so parry can be a pretty damn useful move. Just, again, it does require 5 CP, which is basically half of a maxed out CP gauge. But, like I said, it is what it is. Again, it can be a pretty useful move. It really depends on the situation, though. That's the thing. Ow. Ow. If you try to defeat these foes one-on-one, even Koopa Troopa's high defense won't be enough to protect them from a tough battle. If only there was a Captain Command that could deal damage to all the enemies in front of them. Okay, so basically it's telling you to use the, it's telling you to use Shell Shock, which is interesting. Alright, like I said, I am going to grind on this just for a bit. See if I can get Captain Koopa up to another level or 2 if I can. Which Thankfully, since Captain Koopa is also a melee trooper, doing Captain Goomba's trial again and again will award him some additional melee-style beams, which is going to be more than helpful in more ways than one. Alright, let's get to it. Nice. Anyway, the reason why I used that chance block there was just so that way, just to see if I could get some additional experience. Because there is always that chance of being able to get additional post-battle experience upon finishing the battle. So that's pretty neat. And again, considering that Captain Koopa is currently under-leveled, I should be able to get some nice beans in for him. There we go. Up to level 29. I'm gonna go again. Just so I can get him up to level 30. And see if he can do better that time. But I'm not gonna count my chickens just yet. Not before they hatch. Because I've done that before in the last session, and it got me absolutely nowhere. Again, I did not think that Captain Koopa was ever going to be used for this entire game. It's like I used him once and I was like, you know what, no, he's going in the trash. Which, to be fair, he is kind of trash. The only thing he has going for him is just his high defenses. But even that's not very good. Just saying. I also feel as though speed can also affect your evasion. Like, the higher the speed, the more likely you're going to evade attacks. I could be wrong, but if that's the case, that actually would be pretty awesome. There you go. Battle complete. On to the next. Also, it's nice to see that we have some additional HP beams. Alright, cool. Captain Koopa learned lightning. Pretty sweet. Okay. Let's give this another try and see what happens. He's probably going to get his ass kicked again, but it's worth a shot. Does kind of suck that the Captain Koopa had to waste all of his CP just on the first round. And damn. Even so, still not enough. Ow. That was lame. Okay, yeah. He needs to get grinded up big time. all the way until he gets up to level 35 at the minimum. Thankfully, though, considering that he is so under-leveled, he won't require that much experience to reach these levels. So that's pretty nice. Again, I could always create a formation for him, but I feel as though using beans is going to be faster. Considering that beans will, it'll boost the amount of experience gained quite tremendously, and considering that this is technically an optional extra mission, we can get, like, the best kind of, beans there is for our captains. And let me tell you, it's quite nice to see. Go. Excuse me. Goodbye. Next. Oh, come on. You didn't give me any damn beans. I guess one thing I could do is, again, create a special formation with Captain Koopa. This way he could possibly gain some additional experience, maybe. Let's see. I could go and fight Fawful again if I wanted to, but nah. Alright, let's try this one. Maybe this ought to work. Since we are fighting all 7 of the Koopalings again, it is kind of strange and kind of a missed opportunity how each round, it could have gone up to 7 separate battles, but no, they had to reserve all 7 Koopalings at once for the final battle in this campaign in particular. Okay, cool. I guess in the meantime, this also will make the perfect opportunity to try to recruit a couple more troops to our ranks. So at least there's that. You know what's kind of funny now? Since technically we've already completed this campaign and we have all 7 of the Koopalings, it's like the 7 Koopalings are going to be fighting themselves, which is kind of hilarious. The 7 Koopalings versus the 7 Koopalings. What a paradox. Am I right? Okay, so if I have to guess, Showdown Time was definitely not the actual last campaign that we had to deal with. The real last campaign, we do have to complete all other campaigns in order to fully complete this adventure. In order to even get the best ending, or even to get the true ending of this adventure. Which I thought it ended after Showdown Time, but apparently not. I think for longer battles such as these, it does help when it comes to gaining additional experience. So at least there's that. It appears that Shell Shock cannot be used if the captain is still alive. Then again, maybe it depends on the situation. Okay. Okay, let's finish this up nice and quickly, please. That would be great. Yeah, it appears that Shell Shock cannot be used unless Captain Koopa is alone. So in other words, he's the last one standing. So when it comes to that particular attack with the Thwomp, you need to jump as soon as the Thwomp is about to hit the ground. Otherwise, you're going to get completely smashed, and it's not going to be a fun time. Nice. 9,000 experience. That definitely helps. Plus, we got some more Magic Koopas added to our ranks. Or Mecha Koopas. Okay, cool. Well, that definitely helps out quite a bit. Let's try Showdown time and see what will happen if Captain Koopa decides to charge in. Considering that this is probably this has the most battles in the entire campaign, this could help with experience grinding. Okay. Not exactly necessary, but it works. Oh man. There you go. Sit down, son. So like I said, even though this campaign is like 6 battles long, this should help with gaining additional experience for Captain Koopa. Although I feel as though whenever he gains experience, or at least levels up, can he level up multiple levels? I feel like he should be able to. I guess we'll see soon enough, depending on the amount of experience that we get for this upcoming battle. Or this battle, rather. Just saying. It is kind of sucky how Shell Shock really is considered like the most useless ability for all the captains in the game, which is really damn sad. I mean, the ability itself is okay. It can deal a decent amount of damage, and it's pretty good for crowd control. It's just, it's so situation dependent as well, and if it doesn't deal enough damage to knock out any of the enemy troops surrounding Captain Koopa, then it's not exactly the most useful thing around, considering that as soon as you use the move, you are completely defenseless. Or you lose some serious defense. Okay, victory is mine. On to battle 5. I apologize if I am stretching this out longer than it needs to be. But that's just the name of the game. That's just the way Minion Quest works. Even if it seems like you made it through until the very end, that doesn't mean that it's truly over. Not until you see the ending cutscene, for sure. Good idea. That was a good chance. Good chance block. I like that. Always nice to have some extra defense, like just after you shrink. That way it doesn't really nullify the effect of being shrunk, but it does help. Excelente. 14,400. Okay, so, you can't level up more than one level at a time, apparently. So that is very concerning. And also pretty damn annoying. Fuck it. I normally wouldn't have used that fly beam there, but considering that Captain Koopa was almost at the, shit. What was I trying to say? Considering that he was about to level up again, it was not a bad idea to do that. So, let's go. Let's go back to Goomba's Wharf. This one, thankfully, doesn't take nearly as long as the previous campaign of only 5 battles as opposed to 6. This way I can get Captain Koopa up to at least level 35. Once he's up to level 35, then we'll try his trial again. And if it works, then it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. And we'll just grind some more. Oh man, what a waste. What a waste of a perfectly good chance block. I mean, there is always that chance that you are going to be able to heal yourself with the chance block. Just, again, the thing is with that crap is that... It's one of those things where the chance time can either help you tremendously or screw you over. Usually it would be the latter if you're desperate and you need help, but instead you get post-battle experience instead. Wow, that was like 75% of his health right there. Say goodnight. Oh wow, looks like we're going to be recruiting another white magic Koopa. That's neat. Okay, so at least the health or health restoration was pretty useful this time, not gonna lie. Okay. I still find it kind of funny how the 7 Koopalings are fighting themselves. Which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. Also, I've noticed that every time that the fake Ludwig calls in reinforcements, it's always a Magic Koopa that appears. So that's pretty interesting. Get dunked on, son. Kind of surprising that he's still, not dead. Goodbye. Campaign cleared. Oh wow, that was not enough to level up Captain Koopa? Interesting. Well, at least I did get another bean, which I can use on him. Granted, again, it's not the most effective use of a bean, but it's something. So, I guess if you're trying to do grinding overall, it is wiser to just do the final campaign showdown time. That way you can gain more levels more quickly. Granted, you're getting a truckload of experience, and almost seems like it's being wasted on on just the captain who was severely underleveled. Just saying. It is kind of baffling if you ask me. That'll work. Goodbye. Your attack strength is useless. Okay. Let's get through this nice and quickly if we possibly can. That way Captain Koopa can get another shot at his frickin' trial. Because, my god, that was truly something. Kind of funny and also sad how he was not able to make it past the first battle. And there are still other battles that he still has to go through yet. Next! By the way, I'm pretty sure that the battle level, as your battle level itself is much higher, it will also, I think it'll also determine the amount of experience you'll get upon finishing a battle. So if you're super high level and you go into a low level campaign, then it won't do you much good. For obvious reasons. There we go. It also helps how we keep surviving with all 8 of our primary party members. So that's all pretty nice. By the way, I noticed that Perry also, much like Shell Shock, is only useful or even able to be used at all when the captain's the only one left. Or the only one left standing. By the way, I don't think that it's possible to get friendly fire for a Thwomp event. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that friendly fire is not possible. Nice. Even sweeter. And we recruited a new ally, the Red Magikoopa. Magikoopas dressed in red, they use their magic wands to raise a nearby unit's power. Cool. Recruited all types of range troopers. Awesome. Even better. Definitely nice to see some additional challenges get completed. Because, once again, it really does help. Alright, Spirit. You. Okay. Captain Koopa is at level 36 currently, so technically speaking that is one level higher than the current level here for this trial. Will it be enough though? Only one way to find out. So, looks like this battle has 2 rounds. Okay. So I guess with Shell Shock, you want to only use it like once per round. This way you can make things a little bit easier on yourself. Okay, so far so good. On to the final battle here. Okay. Thankfully, that time that Captain Koopa got stunned, it didn't really last too long, so that's pretty nice. Alright, come on, dude. Oh. Come on, you're almost there. You can do it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. I lost the run to RNG, dude! Well, we actually came pretty damn close. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Like I said, I think it's best to save your Shell Shock ability and use it only once per battle. As that seems to be the best strategy, as far as I can tell. And save the remaining CP you have for denies as well as chance. You never know, it may come in handy. Although I think in this instance, we definitely want to save our remaining CP for denies only. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted. I was kind of hoping for a heal. But, oh well, it is what it is. Again, so damn close, yet so damn far. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and if it once again doesn't work, then I'll grind Captain Koopa a little bit more until he's level 37, which thankfully is not too far off. There you go. First battle down, on to the next one. I really wish it would restore 4 CP instead of just 3, but well. It is pretty nice to see that Captain Koopa can deal at least a quarter damage to the enemy captain whenever he uses Shell Shock. It is kind of annoying how he's still getting his ass kicked. I really wish he didn't have that ability to just raise his defenses like that. I wish that wasn't his special ability. That just makes it... That just solidifies even more that Captain Koopa really is just completely worthless. How much experience does he need to level up? 14,000 some experience. Alright. Guess we'll try this again. Try to get him up to level 37 at least. Maybe it'll make a difference. You never know. Gaining levels with even a single level with a captain can make a pretty big impact on whether or not you succeed or fail. Especially in these trying trials, if you know what I mean. What's also pretty nice about this particular campaign here is that I'm pretty sure this has like the highest level requirement outside of the actual final campaign that we still have to go through yet. Flying damage. Oof. Well, that wasn't very helpful at all. At least that still worked out. There you go. Sit down, son. Oh, come on. I hit the damn button. Maybe I was slightly too late? Who knows? One thing I'm kind of debating on is whether or not to keep in all the level grinding. But then again, maybe I will keep it in just for simplicity's sake. And to show that, yeah, indeed, I am working on leveling up and such. Again, I'm debating on it. I may still keep it in because we are still technically gaining more levels, and we're also working on getting additional troops at the same time. Again, not that we really need additional troops. I mean, we have almost the maximum capacity, if you know what I mean. Neat. Range damage. Cool. There you go. That definitely helps when it comes to stacking experience. For sure. One thing I kind of noticed when it comes to enemy captains and their chance times, their chance time is almost predetermined. It seems like a lot of times, depending on whom you're fighting, the enemy's chance time ranges from auto-healing, I mean, not auto-healing, but healing to increasing evasion, etc., etc. And like I said, it feels as though it is predetermined of what's going to happen most of the time. However, there is still that chance where the effect will be completely different. Who knows? Sweet. Level up, level 37. That's what I'd like to see. Back to Tiki Valley. Let's give this another whirl. I think another thing, too, when it comes to using Shell Shock is timing. It is very important. Yeah, not only have to take out the enemy front lines with Shell Shock, you also have to be able to damage the captain in the process. Or at least I'm pretty sure that is how it's supposed to work. There you go. Kind of annoying that I had to use 5 CP that battle. I think another pretty important thing to note when it comes to this is that if you're planning on using Shell Shock, you definitely want to make sure that Captain Koopa is powered up when it comes to his defenses. Make sure his defenses are up so the effects of Shell Shock's after effect will cancel out the side effect of Shell Shock. Come on, dude. You can do this. I believe in you. There you go. That's how it's done. Finally. God damn, that took forever. But that's Captain Koopa's trial, folks. Finally. So with that done, now we can finally proceed to what I believe to be the final campaign of the game. Let me make sure that everything is in order. No? Huh. Okay. Is there more to this story than meets the eye? What opens up the final campaign? If it's unlocked via Amiibo, I'm gonna be freaking pissed. Regardless though, I'm gonna look up this information real quick, and I'll report back when I find, so see y'all in a bit. Alright, I looked up some things, and it still doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to what the hell is going on. I swear to God, I've completed every single campaign that there is. Again, like I said, I did complete basically all of the main game's campaign when it comes to this in particular. Ugh. I swear to God, if there are missions that are tied to Amiibos, I swear to God, I'm gonna flip my shit. Screw it. Right, power. Speed. That'll do it. Again, I'm not 100% sure how this is supposed to work. What is it that I'm missing when it comes to, obviously, unlocking the final mission? Do I have to complete everything else in the game? Like, do I have to recruit all allies, encounter all enemies, get all the skills, and complete all the challenges? I seriously have no idea. Plus, the game FAQs thing I looked up, it really did not tell me much of anything. Let me look at Amiibo. Register a Goomba, Koopa Troopa, or Boo Amiibo as your Amiibo. Your game data will be saved to it. Data of allies you gather in Minion Quest can also be found on a registered Amiibo. By registering Amiibo, you can add more captains or get bonuses by using stamps. Okay, that still doesn't really answer my question. Are there missions tied to, well, Amiibos? I really wish someone would be here right now to tell me, like, what the hell it is I need to do in order to unlock the final mission. Because I don't want to end this just on the fact that, I can't unlock the final mission and I'll just have to cheat things out and look up a freaking YouTube video in order to get the final cutscene. Or, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about that either, because I swear to God, man. Okay, this mystery needs to end now, so I'm gonna go... Oh my God. Stupid freaking bot. I want to get rid of you. Ban user. There we go. I hate those bots so much. I hate it how they just magically appear out of nowhere. Regardless, though, I am definitely, I definitely added him to my ban list. So not only... Okay. Report. Okay. Somewhere else. On Twitch. Next. That, I guess. Okay, good. Now to block. There we go. He is now blocked. So much I gotta do just to moderate my damn chat. Again, ignore this. Let me try clearing the chat here. Just nuke it. Oh my god. Come on, Stream Deck. Work with me here. More actions. Clear. I'm also going to refresh the chat box. Here we go. Refresh cache of current page. Here we go. Again, it is kind of unfortunate that the rest of the chat had to be nuked as well, but I gotta do what I gotta do in order to keep this place clean. Alright, so like I said, I am going to go ahead, try to look up some additional information if I possibly can in order to figure this crap out, figure out this mystery. If it's another one of those Super Mario Bros. 2 bullshit, then I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be back soon. Okay, I don't think I can figure this out. I mean, I've been looking high and low, and I haven't found much of anything. Shit. I'm not really too sure what else it is I can do when it comes to completing Minion Quest and getting the final mission to unlock. Did I somehow encounter a glitch that makes it so I'm soft-locked? Do I have to do more in the game? I swear to God, I did complete the main story. I completed the main story, defeated Koopalings' soul, and I completed every single mission in the game. So what gives? Why is it that I can't unlock this final mission here? I seriously do not understand. Do I have to defeat Koopalings' soul again in order to get it to truly unlock? I am not 100% sure. This is just boggling my mind beyond comprehension. Again, if it's tied to goddamn Amiibos, then again, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Alright, like I said, I did defeat Koopalings' soul. I know that for a damn fact. I finished the main campaign, and after that was done, I did return here. After reloading my save so I could start Minion Quest. So again, what gives? Do I have to fully 100% the game in both the main campaign as well as Minion Quest in order to get the final fucking mission to unlock? Is it like Rayman where I have to do the same sort of bullshit? I have no goddamn idea. And like I said, I've been trying to figure this crap out. I've been looking everywhere. I did a couple of simple Google searches, and all I find when it comes to Minion Quest is synopsis. And there's also a video on YouTube that showcases just all the missions themselves, and not so much the how to go about unlocking all the missions. Again, it really boggles my mind how difficult this mystery seems to be. Like, what am I missing here? How do I unlock the final mission? Do I have to have a certain formation? Do I have to get my captains up to a certain level threshold? I mean, I gotten basically everyone up to level 40 except Captain Koopa, which, again, I threw him into the freaking furnace. You gotta seriously fuck him. I've also used a bunch of frickin' beans and made myself the buffiest of buff boys. I recruited a good number of minions, but is it really too much to ask that I have to recruit everyone? You know, now that I think about it, maybe that is the case. I have to unlock every single minion or all the main minions in the game in order to even have a chance of unlocking the final mission. So, thankfully, we did recruit basically all but 2 minions. One is a Chain Chomp, and another is Bowser Jr., which is kind of weird considering that he did not make an appearance at all in the original game, but here, apparently, he's recruitable. Although, I think you have to fulfill certain conditions in order to even do that. So, I'm going to go with the theory of I have to recruit all possible minions in order to even unlock the final mission. So I'm gonna have to play this particular mission over and over again until I get Chain Chomp unlocked. Maybe. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to try something else. Let's go. Again, there is always a chance of whether or not the Chain Chomp will actually join our frickin' party. It is purely RNG dependent of whether or not it joins us. And even if it doesn't join us this time, we'll just keep trying until it eventually does. Because I'm at wit's end in trying to figure this crap out. All I can say is, seriously, screw this freaking game. I wish it was a lot more straightforward. You complete a mission, you unlock the next one. I mean, that's how it was throughout most of the game, but why is it here that the final mission just refuses to frickin' unlock? Even though I completed all other campaigns in the entire game. Again, my only frickin' hypothesis that is probably the most plausible is recruiting Chain Chomp and getting the final main minion. That's the only possible thing I can think of that could be left. Again, I just don't know for sure. The only way to find out is to charge in and pray that I can recruit a Chain Chomp. Which is a lot easier said than done because, once again, it's RNG. Thank you. Chain Chomp has been recruited. Well, at least it only took one battle. Will it be enough, though? Unstoppable when they're off the chains, difficult to control, and highly destructible. So in other words, very powerful minions. And we recruit all melee troopers. Sweet. Is it enough? It is not. Son of a bitch. Ugh. You have got to be shitting me, boy! Seriously, what the actual hell? Everyone and their grandmother has been recruited except freaking Bowser Jr. That was not correct. Like I said, Bowser Jr. is the only one who is left to be recruited. Though I'm pretty sure he is tied to the final mission completion. I'm pretty damn sure, considering that he is a specialized trooper. If you know what I goddamn mean. Although there's still the matter of searching for all the remaining enemies in the game. I don't think challenges or skills have anything to do with this at all. I really just do not understand. What is this requirement? What is so magical about this one? I don't get it. Alright. Well, that hypothesis was proven to be incorrect. So, the only other thing I could possibly think of here is fighting Koopalings' soul and defeating it again. Let me check my items for Mario and Luigi. Because I know I used up a good chunk of items just to get through the Koopalings battles in the first place. Again, this is just a baffling mystery that just seems to refuse to goddamn end. I mean, is this really tied to defeating Koopalings' soul twice? I mean, that shouldn't be the case. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you should be able to just defeat it once and be done with it. That should be the end of it. But why is the game saying otherwise? That's what it seems like is happening here. Do I have to buy something within the main game in order to unlock it? Wouldn't that be hilarious? You have to buy a key or some awakening item of some sort in order to unlock it. Again, I really wish I knew what it took to unlock the final mission. I really do. As I've mentioned before, it could very well be possible that you do have to beat Koopalings' soul twice in order to unlock it, or there's some other requirement that I just completely don't know of off the top of my head. Again, I really wish, again, I really, really freaking wish that the final mission was a lot more straightforward to unlock, rather than trying to solve a freaking mystery that's like trying to describe what the hell life itself is and why it's so precious, or whether or not God truly exists. Do I have to buy something from this shady dude? Not sure. Let's buy another set. I'm pretty sure this set of items is the same every time you talk to him. Okay. That ought to be good. Let's go back. Let's go to Bowser's Castle, and one thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna charge right through. Thankfully, I can do just that. And just race to the final chambers where Bowletta is currently residing.
Mamma mia!
It's do or die. Is the hypothesis correct? I don't know. One thing's for sure, though. Easy mode is off. Back to Minion Quest. Something unlocked. I think. Then again... You know what, I'm not even surprised, but at the same time... All that trouble for nothing! Fuck this game! You know what? Fuck Minion Quest. You know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it all to hell. Fuck it to oblivion. Fuck it to every damnation of mankind. I am fucking done with Minion Quest. There is nothing else that I can possibly think of to figure out how to unlock the final mission. I tried just about everything in the book, unless it really is tied to completion. Like, do I really have to go on full-on completionist in order to unlock this fucking mission? If you're watching this in the future, please let me know and I'll make a follow-up video to this fucking crap. But for now, I'm done. If you couldn't tell by my voice, I am fucking pissed. I'm furious. So furious I'm talking through my fucking teeth. And I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm done. I'm done with this game. It's over. I'm finished. For now, unless I know for a damn fact there is a way to unlock the final mission without the use of a fucking Amiibo. If it's locked behind fucking DLC, like a $15 fucking figure, hell will be raised. Anyway, my actual reaction to this, other than what you're experiencing here, will be a pinned comment in the YouTube version of this. Regardless, I am done. Done with this game. I am done. Minion Quest, die in a hole. So, my final thoughts on the game. Overall, this game is an excellent remake. I am very glad to have been able to showcase it all for you all today and just throughout the entirety of the adventure. And I'm also glad that I was even able to show off Minion Quest, and let me tell you, it was literally a blind experience that I've never played before, but I have seen it played through, kind of. Not really, but more in a review setting. Regardless, though, I still don't know how you go about completing the final, or getting the final mission to unlock. Unless it's glitched. Unless this is like Luigi's Mansion 3, where there's a game-breaking glitch that prevents you from fully completing the game. And I mean, not so much beating it, because you can do that, no problem, but actually going full-on completionist, you can't do it because of a game-breaking bug. I wonder if it's the same sort of deal here as well, but your guess is as good as mine. So, like I said, very solid remake. Highly would recommend you pick up this remake of the game on 3DS. Hopefully there will be an HD remake of the Mario and Luigi games on Nintendo Switch in the future, but God only knows, because, you know, Alpha Dream unfortunately kicked the bucket a while back. But Nintendo does technically hold the rights to Mario and Luigi as of right now. Who knows, maybe they'll pick it back up? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But, like I said, the main game itself is solid. Highly would recommend you pick it up just for that alone. Minion Quest, on the other hand, is just a side mode, and as everyone said, it is complete garbage. Me, I don't think it's as bad as people made it out to be, but it is still a really bad side game. And honestly, there's just way too much RNG involved in Minion Quest to make it worthwhile, at least in my opinion. But, like I said, it's not as bad as people made it out to be, but it's still shit. Especially with the final mission unlock criteria. That is a complete, utter mystery of how you go about doing it. And how you get the mission is beyond me at this point in time. Again, if anyone has any ideas how to unlock that mission, please enlighten me. I will do everything I can to get this information, even if I have to do additional research. Which is something I'm going to have to do, but I've been going on for almost 4 goddamn hours now. Over an hour and a half, I'm pretty sure, is going to be cut due to the Bowletta fight bullshit. But, regardless though, I'm done with this game. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. This is General Snivy with the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching and dealing with me rage like a raging freaking bull. I apologize that I got so damn angry throughout this session and really the last few sessions with Minion Quest, but that's just the nature of the game. You're going to get angry because of bullshit that is beyond your freaking control. Like I said, I am done with this game. Okay? Okay. And like I said, if I can find a way to unlock the final mission, I'll probably make a standard video. Almost like a traditional Let's Play of sorts. Again, if it's reasonable. If I can unlock it within the game without Amiibo. If I require Amiibo, fuck it, it's getting axed. Alright, I'm done rambling at this point. Thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later for my next Let's Play. Bye!